everybody, welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. My name is Cathie and today I'm going to create a giant ornament using 4 plastic bowls and a gold bell ornament. Now I'm doing a lot of different painting techniques on this, and I'm going to seal the whole thing up with Mod Podge. Plus I'm using Mod Podge Mega Glitter to create that ultra sparkly look on that pink section. Now I love pink and green, but you know what inspired me for this project was the movie Wicked. So if you love the movie or the Broadway show, you will see that I've got my pinks and my greens and of course my wizard golds going on. All right, let's dive into this technique. I'm starting with 2 large faux crystal plastic bowls and 2 medium-sized plastic bowls, plus this bell. I found all of those at Dollar Tree. I'm going to prime all of the plastics with the chalk paint and seal everything with Mod Podge. To get started, we're going to use some heavy-duty glue and a little hot glue just to secure it in place temporarily as the other glue sets. We're going to glue the 2 fake crystal bowls together. Do your best to line up the edges, and then the 2 medium bowls together. You got a little wiggle room, a little time to get it into position. Then I go around with a cloth and just wipe that edge and make sure you don't have any extra glue seeping over. Next, I'm going to prime both of them with Folk Art Home Decor chalk in white. I'm just doing one sort of sloppy coat over both of them because we are going to be undercoating our paint with a colored chalk. So just go ahead and give both of them a prime here with the chalk. This will really help all of the different levels of paint stick well. Next, I'm going over with some mossy green chalk. I'm just chalking that over the white. And this is going to be the undercolor of our green. So for the green there, I'm using apple barrel. You could use any of the different greens that you want. I was going for this Wizard of Oz green. And I'm spouncing that over the dark green, getting some highs and lows. I really wanted that sort of almost antique look. Next, I'm going to go over the whole thing with some treasure gold. For our Wizard of Oz, go ahead and add some gold like the yellow brick road, and I'm spouncing that on also. I'm starting at that center section just because I want to make sure I get that line really well, and then I'm just lightly tapping it with a spouncer brush over the entire thing. And once it's done, it's going to look something like this. You want to do the top and bottom, almost like a vintage jingle bell. And once you've got that completely dry, you can seal the whole thing with Mod Podge gloss, matte, or satin. Just go right over it and seal that down with the Mod Podge, and that will really secure in all of your paint from chips and flakes. Now I'm going to add a bit of pearls here, just using some hot glue. Just going to add some green pearls. Again, I'm really going for this pink and green look. All right, let's do the pink one. For the pink one, I'm using some pink chalk, and I'm just spouncing that on with the spouncer brush. You just get better coverage that way. And then I'm going over it with some apple barrel pink. You can use any pink that you want here. This is just a nice bubblegum pink. And now I'm going to use the Mod Podge Mega Glitter over the entire project. That's going to seal that paint down because it is Mod Podge, but it's got flecks of Aurora Borealis glitter in there, and it's going to be so beautiful when it's dried. I'm using that same treasure gold paint to just highlight the little ridges that are in the bowl. This really gives it a cool vintage look. I'm using that same gold paint to finish off the center seam, plus I'm tapping it on that top there and the bottom just to sort of finish off the design. I'm adding some pink pearls to this as well, just hot gluing those on, going all the way around the top edge. Now for the very top, I'm using one of these jingle bell ornaments that I got at the dollar store. I'm going to disassemble it. I am going to keep that greenery and use it, but that red bow I'll save for a different project because it doesn't really match this color palette. I'm using Mod Podge Matte to glitter the bell. I'm just going over the entire thing with Mod Podge, and I'm working quickly here so that it doesn't dry. You can always touch up if you miss a spot. Cover the whole thing with Mod Podge, thin coat, sprinkle your glitter on, and tap off the excess and let that dry. Now for this project, I did go over this and seal the glitter with the Mega Glitter, the same one that I used on the pink. Now I'm reattaching that, gluing this together here, and then we're going to add our little bell topper to the top. You can see that the greenery is back in there. And then in that little greenery, I've just got some tiny little ornaments to finish it off. You could really finish it off with anything that you want. Look how gorgeous this turns out. Such a fun project. Thanks so much for being with me here today. I hope that you are inspired to create your own giant ornaments like this one. I know after doing this one, I want to make more. I want to do a whole mantle of them. I'll be back here next week with another fun project to share with you. And until then, have a super crafty week and a great holiday season.